everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome to the Vibe Tribe family. Welcome to Storytime Saturday. Basically, this is just where I'm gonna just chit chat and kind of ramble on. Today's topic is forgiveness. That's about pretty much all I'm gonna say right now. As you can tell, my eyes are a little bit red. It's kind of been a rough day today, but one foot in front of the other. So I think we need to get into the video. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would stick around by hitting that subscribe button and joining the Vibe Tribe family. If you like today's video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, as it lets me know I'm on the right track for creating content for you all. If you don't like today's video, that's okay. It doesn't bother me, to each their own. And don't forget to hit that notification bell, as it lets you know when my videos upload. Many, many blessings. Hashtag Vibe Tribe.
Hey everyone, how's your day going so far? Hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Sherry here, aka Diamond Art Addiction, and we are here for a Storytime Saturday. Used to be Storytime Sunday, but things kind of got switched up a little bit, and yeah, I know it's confusing, but hey, come on, it wouldn't be a Sherry thing if things weren't a little squirrely. So I was normally not filming on Fridays and Saturdays, but with the giveaway going, I figured, you know what, I want to give everybody as many chances as they can get, as some people might not be able to do the answering within the 24-hour period, which I get. So we'll just throw in a couple extra videos here and there, and then everybody, a little bit more of a chance. So if you follow me on Instagram, and one second, you guys.
Hey everyone. Apparently, I forgot to give the warning when I did the intro, so I'm going to add it in now. Boy, I tell yourself, the squirrels are bad. They're bad. I just wanted to give a little bit of a warning that if speaking about death or child loss is really hard for you and it could be a trigger, then you might not want to watch the entire video. I do give the question early on for the giveaway. I do give it pretty much right in the beginning of the video. So it is there. Basically all I asked is how many children do you have, and that includes fur babies. So if you don't want to watch any of it, that's the giveaway question. Okay, you guys, let's get back to the video.
Sorry about that. My cat was opening up the pantry door, in other words saying, feed me. All right, and I looked at the time, it is time to feed them. So, as I was trying to say, if you follow me on Instagram, or if you are in our Facebook group, the Vibe Tribe Family Facebook group, which I keep everything always linked below, squirrel, then you would have seen my post that I am struggling to finish this diamond painting. And it's not because it's the painting, it's me. Every time I look at the sleeping angel, it just reminds me of when Xavier was sleeping, and then I get upset, and then I cry, and then, and I thought I would be okay to do this. I've been really good for the month of July, and usually when it comes to July, I disappear off the face of the planet and I just go into my own little world until July 20th has passed. And then I slowly come out of my bubble and I get back to the bouncy, squirrely, crazy person that I normally am. And I've been really good, but a week today will be the 20th anniversary to my son. Like, it would have been his 20th birthday. And it is getting a little bit harder and harder as time goes on. And I had someone reach out to me and say something to me. So, Pippa, thank you. Thank you very much for saying what you said, which made sense. And to everyone else, like my admin team, wow, you guys are amazing. Like, I've never been so blown away by humans as I am now. Like, so many kind things, and I put that post up not because I was looking for it, but just if I seem distant or distracted, that's why. Like, this is why I am so distant and distracted and maybe not quite myself right now. Like, I'm doing a lot better than I normally do during July, but I am struggling a bit. And it wasn't until I got Pippa's message saying that it's okay to forgive myself. And that's exactly it, you guys. I've worked through the loss of having him. I worked through the keeping what happened secret for so many years. I worked through a lot of it, but that part I hadn't. Because right when I think I had, that I was good, all of a sudden I would think of something and I would go right back to where I was. And what I mean by forgive myself, like, people can tell you, oh, you're good, it wasn't your fault, but you feel like it was. That baby was inside of me, and I should have protected him. I knew what my ex was, but I didn't protect him. I had planned on leaving after Xavier was born, but I didn't. And for almost 20 years, I have gone over all of this, over and over and over. And it is absolutely human and normal to blame yourself for these things. So I'm going to give you guys, squirrel! I wasn't even thinking. There might be a lot of you who might not be able to watch this because it could be a trigger for you. So I'm going to give you your giveaway, how you get your entry in for your giveaway. How many children do you have, whether it's human children or fur babies? It doesn't matter, because to me, fur babies are children as well, just in the animal form. So that is your giveaway question. How many children do you have? Okay, so now you can turn this off if you don't want to hear this. I can understand. I don't blame you. It could be tough. So for so long, many years, especially when I never told my family for a very long time. I internalized it. I tried to push it down, and that only made it worse, because when you go through something like that, you need that support system, and I didn't tell my family for years, hence the drug addiction. And for years, I blamed myself. For years, I thought, I should have left him when I found out I was pregnant. And, the woulda, shoulda, couldas. And I knew the last step of my healing process was learning to forgive myself. I know it wasn't my fault, but it wasn't until Pippa said that to me. Because nobody else has, a lot of people don't know what to say. They don't know. They don't know what to say. They're afraid of saying the wrong thing. I absolutely love talking about Xavier. Now that it's not a secret anymore, because when I talk about him, it makes it real. When it comes to, I know I spoke of the birth. which is in my newly named Storytime Saturday playlist. It was Storytime Sunday, now it's Storytime Saturday. I didn't want to switch things back because then people are just going to get confused. So, trust me, I confuse myself sometimes. Oh, to be in my brain, whoo. When somebody else says it's okay to forgive yourself, it's like you need that permission. I don't know why. It's like, listen, like, it's weird and it's really hard to explain, and I need to forgive him and I need to forgive myself. And when I mention forgiving him, I don't want to forgive him for him. I need to forgive him for me, so I can continue with the healing. When it comes to losing a child, I'm never gonna, you can't get over it. You just can't. It just ain't gonna happen, right? You learn to live with it. And that goes for when you lose a parent, when you lose someone that you held dear, like a parent, a child, a friend, a sister, it doesn't matter. Death is death. And what makes it hard is because it's so final. It's forever. Like, that person will never be here again in that physical form. As I do believe in reincarnation, but we'll save that for another day. Yes, we will. Squirrel. So it does make it permanent. When it comes to the birth of Xavier, I struggled to tell that. And the reason why is it wasn't because it was so hard on me. It was because I can only remember bits and pieces, you guys. Like, I can't remember. It's like, how do I describe it? It's like a dream. When you have a really vivid dream that you can remember bits and pieces from? Well, that's what this is like. It was like the moment that I was told there was no heartbeat, it was like I went right out of my body. And I was on the outside looking in. Because that's every mother's fear while you're carrying your child. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't natural causes that caused it. But I guess that's just the path that was meant to happen. If I could go back and change it, would I? No. And the reason why is because I wouldn't have Donovan and Carson. My journey would have went in another direction, right? And I absolutely love and adore my kids. They are my everything. If I had to choose between me dying or them dying, I would look at them and tell them how much I loved them with my last breath, right? And that's what any good parent would say or do, right? Because it's true, you would. Like, after I lost Xavier, I was so mad at the universe. Like, why him? Why couldn't it have been me? Why couldn't it have been me and him to live? And I think that's normal when you lose a child. You lose a parent, a friend, a sibling. There's many, many stages of grief. Do I have PTSD? Absolutely. I have PTSD for many, many things. That's basically what my doctor is saying, that I have such bad PTSD that it just morphed into the panic attacks, the blah, blah, blah. And I haven't had a panic attack, you guys, since I started this. Like a full-blown, on the ground panic attack, you think you're freaking dying kind of panic attack. I haven't had one of those since I started doing this. And it's like people, accepting me for who I am, my squirrely self. And, being such amazing people that I feel I am healing fully. I had lost faith in human beings completely, and not just for, like after I left 10 years ago, when I left Waldo. I just named my ex Waldo. That's not actually his name. That's just what I call him for the sake of videos, because I don't like to give out names. When I left Waldo, I said I was done, because that was 2 abusive relationships. I was done. I was over it. All I cared about was just being a mom to my children. That was it. I was not even looking or even remotely interested when I met Mr. Addiction. But it was just what was meant to be. And they say that's usually when it happens, is when you're not looking for it. And thanks to Mr. Addiction, I now know that I now know what love is, like real love is, right? I've learned so much about love since meeting him, and he's helped me to forgive some of the hurt that's happened in my life. And I know I need to learn to forgive my ex-husband for what he did. And I need to forgive him, not for him, because I need to forgive him for me. So I can learn to move on fully, 100%. And I mean, it's not condoning what he did. It's not giving him, saying, oh, it's okay for what you did. No, it's for me. So I can move on. And knowing that it wasn't my fault. That is huge. Is knowing that it wasn't my fault what happened. I can't blame myself anymore. So Pippa, thank you. Thank you for that. And I know a lot of people struggle with what to say when it comes to this. You don't have to, there is no right or wrong thing to say. I mean, saying move on, let it go, that might be the wrong thing to say. Yeah, that probably would be. I'm never going to let go. Ever. He was a part of me for almost 31 weeks. I felt he was alive inside of me, and he never got to experience life. But I know he's still a part of this family, very much so. Hence why I got this. That is why I got this diamond painting, because I lost everything that I had of his. And I'm actually, when I'm done this, I want to frame it and get a plaque put on there in memory of Xavier James Murphy, because that's what his name was going to be. I wasn't going to give him my ex's name. And James is a family name. So that's basically my plan for this painting, is to get it framed and put a plaque on it, and then hang it on the wall with my other children. So then I'll have all my children together on my wall. I just need to get it finished. And I've been putting it off and putting it off, and then always having a reason not to work on this. And now all I want to do is work on it and get it done. It's going to take time. It's not a matter of, okay, I forgive you. No, that don't work that way. It's going to take time, but at least I now know what direction I need to go in for this. Sorry, I'm like getting ready to cry, so I'm trying. Just give me a second, you guys. Okay, I'm back. I just needed a moment. I worked on a little bit of black while I worked through it, and that is normal. I'm not going to apologize for it. It's just, I'm not going to sit here and cry all, while filming. I want to work on this now, and I'm so ready to finish it that this is probably all I'm going to work on for at least the next week, and see how much I can get done. And if I'm not done by his birthday, that's okay. That's okay too. If you hear a humming in the background, that is my air conditioner, and I ain't gonna apologize for that either. We're not used to the heat in Canada. Oh, no. I don't like it. I don't like the heat. I hate heat. And I also have my spiritual music going, as it truly does help to just bring the calm. I usually have it going, or classical music in the background. Yes, I am a tattooed lady that likes classical music. I know people look and they're like, what? I'm like, well, don't be passing judgment. Just because I got tattoos does not mean that I like heavy metal. Not everybody who has tattoos is a metalhead. Ain't gonna happen. So back to our topic, forgiveness. Now that I know what step of grieving I'm at, I know which direction I need to go in. There is nothing more confusing or frustrating if you don't know what direction to go in. It is going to take time for me to work on this. And if you're in a similar situation where you're grieving and maybe you're angry or you're sad or you're lost, it's okay to forgive yourself. I'm no longer going to blame myself for Xavier's death. That solely lands on him, not on me. And I truly believe he's gotten his karma, because he is alone and he has nobody. And ain't nothing got to be worse than that. Listen to my grammar. Isn't it just the greatest? I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank each and every one of you, because in your own way, you all are helping me. Like I didn't start this journey to make money. I didn't start this journey to win a popularity contest. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is definitely nice when you see your sub count going up, but I was taught by Mrs. Coffee, do not look at it all the time. That is the worst thing you're gonna do, because you're gonna drive yourself crazy. So I don't. I mean, when I go into YouTube Studio, you can't help but see it, because I have an app on my phone that, where I go to do, like when I'm going through to look at all the comments, that's where I see them, right? Is in YouTube Studio. I do most of this from my phone. So yeah, you see it then, but otherwise I don't look. And as the Vibe Tribe family grows, like I said, that if we hit 600 Vibe Tribe family members before this giveaway is over, then I'm gonna add 2 more winners to the giveaway. Oh my Lanta, you guys, when I was in YouTube studio today, I'm like, we're like 54 Vibe Tribe members away from hitting that mark. And I'm like, wow. It's like, whoa. And I am so, so grateful for you guys to think that there's over 500 people that want to hear what I have to say. And no, they may not all watch every video. I mean, some videos I do, they may not be interested, and you know, but yet some of them they are. And that's cool. I don't pass judgment. It's just, I started this so I could document. So I had something to go back on. Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know I haven't gone for the test yet, but I got MS, right? I have multiple sclerosis. They just need that final test to do the final confirmation so I can begin treatment. That's another reason why I started this journey. Because the brain fog, it be real, you guys. Like, I get brain fog so bad. And that's when I go, squirrel, right? And one day I might not be able to remember certain things. So by doing this and making these videos, it's going to be a memory, like a memory going down memory lane for me, and a legacy for my children. And I am so honored and happy to have each of you along on this journey with me. And I know a lot of you have said that I'm helping you too. And to me, that is amazing. I am absolutely just blown away. You know, and if it wasn't for Pippa, I want to say her name like Mrs. Coffee does. I can't help it. Every time I see that, that's what I hear in my head. Pippa! But that's not how she, like, it's close, but like that's how I hear her name. Mrs. Coffee did that to me. When I was at the prime of my drug addiction, I didn't think I was ever gonna get clean, because I knew if I got clean, that meant that I wasn't gonna be able to numb out anymore. And most people that are using heavy drugs, that's why they're using them, because they want to block out. No one becomes a drug addict because life is great, let's do drugs. No. One sec. Needed to get a drink there. Most people who are drug addicts are trying to block something out. You know, they're trying to numb out because they don't want to feel the pain of what the reason why they started. They don't want to deal with it. It's an escape. And even if it's not drugs, it could be gambling, it could be, some people are addicted to sex, online shopping or shopping period, anything that makes you feel good. It's only a temporary solution. And the moment I figured that out, it's only a temporary solution. And then when you aren't high or coming down, you know, the problems are still there. And I'm slowly, over the past 10 years, have been learning how to deal with things as they present themselves to me. There is a lot that I haven't shared with you guys, because I don't want my channel to be all doom and gloom and shit, you know? I like to have fun and joke around. Like, I can't wait till I do my Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus video. That'll be coming soon. You know, I want to have fun, but I also want you guys to be able to see real. You know, I'm not going to be anything but that. And right now, yeah, am I feeling a little bit shitty? Yes, I am. You know, and it's okay to not be okay. And now, thanks to Pippa, basically telling me it's okay to forgive myself, I just needed to hear it from someone else. Because every time I thought I had forgiven myself, I hadn't. It's almost like you just needed that confirmation from someone else. And from someone that's not family, because when it comes from family, well, you're just saying that because you think I need to hear it in your family. No, this is coming from someone who's only known me for a couple months and has only known me through videos. You know, to me, I love it. I love when people are like that. You know, they say things like it is and they call it like it is and doing it with the best interest in mind. So once I'm done doing some of this black outline, I think I'm going to work on the face and get it done. Because when you work on a diamond painting, it just brings it to life. And I want to bring this beautiful baby's face to life. Like, this painting means so much to me. So much. And Mandie Manzano, if you happen to see this, I don't know if you will or not, but I can't thank you enough for creating this diamond painting. And I cannot thank Diamond Art Club enough for making this a diamond painting. Like, this is bringing such healing to my heart and soul. And this to me is priceless. Absolutely priceless. I've said to you guys, it's okay to not be okay. I need to remember that for myself. And what basically that means is it's okay to not be okay for a short time. But then you've got to pick yourself back up, find a solution, and move forward. So this isn't going to be a super long video because I'm about to end it here. I want to thank each and every one of you for everything. The comments, like, sometimes there's a lot of comments, especially on the giveaway. Squirrel, if you see that I've given you a heart comment on your answer, that means I've seen it, you're good to go. If you comment after I put no more comments are valid for the giveaway, you can still answer the question. Please feel free to comment, but it won't be entered into the giveaway. I'm trying to do it so people have 24 hours. This is working beautifully for me. And that's why I decided to throw in some extra videos, because I know some people might not be able to make it in that 24-hour mark. Sometimes I will comment back, even if it's not a giveaway, but I will always read your comment. I'll heart it, and I've seen it. And those comments, sometimes when I'm having a shitty day, I'll just go back through my comment section and I'm cheered right up because you guys are absolutely amazing. I am so happy and honored to have you guys on this journey with me. I definitely made the right decision to start this. And I'll say it, you guys are stuck with me. You're freaking stuck with me now, because I am definitely not going anywhere. The only way I gonna stop YouTube is if I die. That's it. I thoroughly enjoy doing it. And not just being a creator, but being an observer too. And watching videos. And seeing people just be real. And I am just grateful. I am absolutely grateful. Like, I was down in the dumps, like literally suicidal in the beginning of the year. You know, and even though I know better, I'm human, you guys. And I was in the pits of hell, let me tell you. And I knew I had to make a change, like I've said before. I just need a drink quickly. Squirrel. I knew I had to make a change. Sorry, that was a long pause, but I was thinking there. I knew I had to make a change because if you're that down in the dumps and you're feeling that shitty, there's only one person that can fix it, and that's you. Just like I knew the only person that could fix being where I was me. Ain't no one else was gonna do it for me. Sorry, grammar police, but I know I say ain't a lot, and I know that's not a word. But no one else was going to fix it for me. I had to do it myself. You know, it's okay to not be okay, but you can't be not okay for forever. If you're not gonna fix something, if you're not gonna fix things or try to find a solution and follow it, people will eventually just disappear. And I know this from experience. People will only handle negativity for so long. And then eventually they get fed up and they just disappear. And that's something that I've learned the hard way. I absolutely love life. I think living is so beautiful. And I am absolutely 100% blessed. I have a lot of positives going. And positives for the channel. Oh, you guys. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'm just like, I just want to say something and I can't. There is so many exciting things coming for the Vibe Tribe family. I can't wait. So on that note, I hope you all are having a wonderful, safe, fantabulous weekend. Tomorrow is Spiritual Sunday. I always look forward to that because that means I get to do the card reading in the Facebook group. If that's something that interests you, the link to the Facebook group is always down below. So until the next time, you guys, stay positive, live blessed, many, many blessings. #Vibe Tribe. Bye, guys.